Hi, friends. This is Caitlin. I'm so happy to be here with you with Pink and Main. Um, it looks like we had a bunch of people in the chat. I saw Virginia checking in super early. So she said all of our prayers and positive thoughts definitely were heard, and she had an easy time with her procedure and got to go home after one night last week. So we're so grateful to hear that. I saw Lisa's going to check back in with us later. She popped in and then had to run. Deanne is here. Denise is here checking in. She's finally all moved in, but still working on unpacking. Kathleen's here to hang out with me. Connie's here. Maria, Melissa's checking in. Miss Kim is here. Peggy, Linda, and Karen. Thank you guys all so much for coming to hang out. I am so glad. I hope you're super excited for another Advent night. I have it here. I haven't opened any since the last time that we opened. I think and technically I was only supposed to be opening like the last 3 days. But I was traveling and I didn't open any. So I think we're just going to open them here. So fair warning, if you don't want to see Advent spoilers, don't watch. Okay. Also, fair warning, before you see the jump scare, I don't have my nails done. I didn't get to it. My goal is to get them done tonight after the live. We'll see. So yeah, I have my Advent box. And then there is a link in the description, no matter where you're watching from, that has that takes you to Pink and Main's Instagram hop post. There's a hop going on, a collab hop on Instagram between Pear Blossom Press and Pink and Main, and it runs until the 16th. So you have plenty of time if you want to join in on that hop. But the whole point was us to use some of Pear Blossom Press's Easy Lights with Pink and Main products. So I know Libby did a project yesterday with a really cute snowman from the Snow Pals, and she made it light up. So my goal is to also make my card tonight light up, because I've done the light kits where you need like the copper tape and the lights and you have to like put the battery, and I've done that and that's doable. I don't think it's too hard, but this is so easy. It's called Easy Light for a reason. I was mentally prepared. I hadn't used one of these before. I was prepared for the more complicated version, and when I realized that all I had to do was stick this down and it was done, pop in the battery and it was done, I was so excited. So we're going to play around, hopefully with one of those. Let's see, Melissa said it was her first day back at work today. Well, I'm glad we could be here with you at the end of the day. I'm sure that was a little bit jarring to get back into the groove. I see Jody's here checking in, Jackie Ann's here, Becky's here, Lori's checking in with us, my dad's here. Yes, Melissa, Pear Blossom lights are amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, so hey Dainty, let me go ahead and swap over so we can, final warning, if you don't want to see Advent content, click out. I love you and I'll see you on Thursday. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And because I'm incorporating lights, I'm going to go a little easy on myself with this one. And I'm going to say, we just have to use like 1 or 2 things. We're not using everything. Let's not going that crazy. I can be crazy, but I'm not going to be that crazy. All right, let's see. So, day number 4. Oh my gosh, the cutest little bows. Those are sweet. And if you don't want to wait for me and Libby, oh, they're cute. They're just like cute little satin bows. I wanted to see if they had stickies on them or anything, but they don't. So you can do whatever you want with them. If you don't want to wait for me and Libby to open the Advents live, Michelle has been posting Advent opening on the regular channel videos as well. No mail, so it's still quiet. All of us in the other unions are concerned. Yeah, I bet. Can't imagine. Whoa. Sorry. We got some toner foilables. These are cute patterns. Very, very cute. So some really fun drips. Drips with sprinkles. So fun. Really cutesy rounded stars and then balloons. I really like that. That's really fun. You might have to, that's definitely in the running to be used on this card. Although I'm not sure how the light would do going through, like if that paper is thick enough to make it only where we want it to be seen. I don't know. Let's see what number 6 is. Foilable to use with our new foilable sheets. Let's see. What did it say? Oh, it's those 6. All right, well, take them out because we're probably going to want to see them. So we have icicles, which is that holographic. We have ombre pastel, just so pretty. We have pencil green, very fun. Yeah, dripping blood. We have penny, which is a really pretty, like coppery color. We have fairy wings blue and shattered pink. And you guys know the shattereds have an extra special place in my heart. So very fun. I love the little sample pack. Let's see. Jackie, and I'm not sure about discounts. The Hop gets you a gift card if you win. And I believe we're giving out one for Pear Blossom Press and one for Pink and Main. So there'll be 2 winners, I believe. But the link is in the description for Pear Blossom Press. It'll take you directly to the Easy Lights on YouTube. Facebook just did this really great update where it won't let me put in more than 10 links in my entire description. So it might not be there, but if you search Pear Blossom Press or later on after the live, you want to hop over to YouTube, but their site is linked there. Okay. Gotta go. 7. Hey, Allie. I'm so glad, Melissa. That's my goal, is to help everyone to have a happy distraction from the week. You guys do that for me too. So this is the cutest stinking panda. Look how little tubby he is. Oh my gosh. Wishing you the best on your special day. Man, I love him. That's so cute. Hopefully this is the dies then. I don't remember, Melissa. Does anybody else remember how much the advent calendar is? I don't remember, or was. I'm not sure. If Libby jumps in later, we'll ask her. So this has the coordinating die for the panda holding the balloon, the words, and the heart. That's probably going to get used. All right, we got 2 left. What number 9 brings us? 90. I'm going to say 90. Oh, what are these? Circle shaker covers. That's fun. Layer over your paper piece. Secure the tabs to the back by adding strong adhesive to the panel first and then folding it to touch the paper. That's so cool. I really like that. I hadn't, are these new? I don't know. I don't have this. I'm so excited. We're definitely going to be, I don't know if we're going to play with that today, but we're definitely going to play with that in general. Love a circle shaker. Okay, and then today's number 10. Shaker bits. How fitting. Oh, these are cute. They're like clay, thick, chunky clay, shaky bits, stars and confetti. I love that. Well, now my wheels are spinning because, see, what, I don't know how we would do that though. We have two different things come in the Pear Blossom Press kit that I got. It's called the Halo Light Combo. And so it comes with two of these halos that have 5 lights all the way around. And then these ones in the middle are the singles and they just pop out. So we have single lights we can use, and we also have the halo circle light. All right, Karen said to make sure we use them so she can see. Okay. At some point we will. I'm not positive it'll be today, but so all of these little things just pop right off of this. However, it's like scored. Okay, but is this the right size? See, it's too small. Okay. What are we gonna do? I think maybe we hold off on the shaker. I think we're doing enough already with the light, but we will use the shaker. We will use the shaker in the future. Promise, next week. Promise, promise, double promise. I think I'm gonna make the balloon light up. I think that would be fun. So let's make a light up balloon. So we're just gonna need one of our white, or not white, one of our single lights. And we need one of these batteries. And this all comes in the kit as well. There's like 20 batteries. And this is so easy. All you have to do, we're gonna have to pop our bear up with foam, right? Because you can see, will focus, that it has that space for the battery to go. Which this way. So that pops in like that. And then the light works. Like it's so simple. And you just add double-sided tape right here and stick it wherever you want it. And then you have a light on your card. They also have a candle light where you push the button to turn it on and then you have to blow it out to turn it off. My brain can't wrap around how that one works. So I'm glad they didn't send me that. That would have been too much for me. But yeah, so I think this will be cute. We can do the heart as our presser. We'll probably put it like sideways, you know, and the little heart can be wherever down here. Because your light is up here, so your other thing will be down here. But that way the balloon will light up. You can do some like a vellum. It'll be cute. I have a vision. I have a vision. Oh, I have my card from the hop too. I think it got wet. And I was very sad about it. Did I get rid of it? I didn't think I got rid of it. Oh, it's right here. But it's not, just imagine it not wrinkly. When it didn't get wet. So I made my igloo light up. Right? So that's with the halo. That's the full circle of 5 lights around that halo. They're pretty powerful. But the same thing, I used vellum over my igloo so that it would let more of that light through. So we'll play around with that. Oh, I should have warned you. Just reminded somebody, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, Melissa said she did a snow globe with the single light. Yeah, the lights are really powerful, especially for how stinking tiny they are. Okay, let's grab some Copic Expressive. You know what? He's really tiny. We'll do Olos. Only because working on my 100 or my I think I'm pretty sure Ice Rink is 110. Working on that thicker paper is going to make the vellum part a lot easier because basically we're going to be paper piecing. We're going to cut that circle out and insert another circle behind it. And that's way easier if you're working on a nice heavy duty paper. And my Copic Express, it is lovely for coloring, but it is not a thick, heavy duty paper. That's for sure. Also, something else that we got in the mail this week is Ink Stand Shop has a Pink and Main ink holder that fits our Pink and Main inks perfectly and has the little grippies on the bottom. So if you're ink blending, right, it's not going to slide around. Oh, it's so cute. I'm not sure if we're going to be ink blending or not today, but if we do, we have a beautiful ink pad stand to use. And his little arms and everything to be nice and dark. There we go. Also, wouldn't it be funny if you pressed his tummy to turn it on? Sorry, I was just thinking, Melissa said she didn't pay attention to where the press spot would be to turn on the light. And that was the first thing that popped in my mind was how funny would it be if you had to push his little belly? Whoops. It's a little too far, but that would be really funny. Maybe we will do some ink blending to make a cool background for him. Because I think foil with that and the light and everything, it might be a little much. Oh, good. You guys love the stamp holders. I haven't had one before for any brand. The only other thing I have is that the Simon Says stamp, like one for the mini cubes. I have one of those. It looks like this. And you can put your little mini cubes in it, and it's like silicone-y. So it does wiggle. It just doesn't wiggle like a lot. But this is like, you cannot move it. It's crazy. So I'm excited to try it out. Might have to get it for some of my other stuff, my other inks. I don't have a ton of inks, but at least compared to, you know, the other people on the internet. Okay, I think I'm gonna go warm gray because I just don't want him to have any kind of purple tinge to him at all. So we're gonna go in with WG3, and this is gonna be super simple for our little panda. We're just gonna follow the outside of his face. And you can see where his head kind of ends. And so I'm going to pull that shadow in, not so that it's touching, but just kind of emphasizing what's already there. And I'm going to give him a little bump over his nose, under his arm, and then along his belly. And I think I like the idea of the left side being more in shadow because our light in our balloon is going to be on the right. So it would make sense that this side of him is going to be brighter and the left side is going to be darker. So we can thicken up those shadows on the left. We're going to jump down to 1 and start pulling that color out. And as usual, the key with making sure that this still looks like a black and white panda is that we are adding all the shading, but we're going to leave some of the white paper we're going to leave it alone. Okay, and my last one is going to be that 0. And I'm just going to use that to feather the edges. Blending. Here we go. So he's not crazy, but he's got some good shading to him. He won't look like he got left out. I think I want to wait until we do like cut everything out to figure out what I'm going to do with this vellum. Can you ink blend vellum? I feel like no. I feel like it would just wipe off. Can you alcohol ink vellum? You can alcohol ink acetate, right? So probably. If anybody's a vellum expert in the comments, let me know what you think. If we wanted to tint our vellum, what's the best way to do that? Or should I just wing it and figure it out as we go, which is my usual. Yeah, I would think alcohol ink too. All right, so I am going to try to be careful lining this up because around that string seems pretty delicate. We're going to run this through. My new die cutting machine was supposed to come today, but I did not get an update from FedEx. So hopefully by Thursday. I'm also not mad about it. I just hope she's safe. Oh my gosh. Isn't he just so cute? God, I love that. Right, Lori? He's such a good little panda. The tiger thing we had last week was really cute, but this panda is, in my opinion, way cuter. For anybody that missed it, this was the shaker tag we made last week on our Advent night. All right, and we will save our sentiment and heart stamp and die until I figure out what the plan is going to be. Karen, I'm going to have a Sizzix Big Shot again, but a nice new one, because someone at Sizzix reached out and offered to help me out because Brennan is a miracle worker and apparently knows everybody. So thanks to one of our amazing live community watch members, I got to talk with Sizzix and they're hooking me up. And I feel very, 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 very blessed because I was really stressing out on what to do, and trying to figure out which of the machines I could afford. And even with the Black Friday sales, it was looking a little questionable if that was going to happen this year. So huge thank you to Sizzix. Okay, let me figure out what I want to do. Hey, Jenna. We have pandas from China. We do? I think I missed that in the news. Okay, don't do what I'm doing, which is trying to cut this while my finger's behind it. Don't do that. I'm going to take a pokey tool because we don't need any of this center part, but I'm not trying to get the frame all bent up, which is what's happening. There we go. So I just took my little pokey tool and poked a couple holes in there. That's going to let me get my scissors in. And if you're really good with an X-Acto knife, by all means, X-Acto away. I am not. And as much as I'm a danger to myself sometimes with my scissors, and like my guillotine trimmer terrifies me every time because I've hit my nail, like my acrylic thumbnail, so many times that I should have definitely chopped a finger off by now. I cannot be trusted with a X-Acto knife. But I'm just going around the inner part of this balloon. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I think because he's kind of like cutesy and whimsical, that, you know, our balloon can be cutesy and whimsical too. And in my vision, we're going to trim a similar circle out of our card front. But I guess we have to figure out what our card front is going to be. Let's take a look. Let's find some fun paper. Let's do that. That's fun. We have these really like colorful ones. The fun basic patterns we haven't used much, and there's a really cute rainbow pattern in here. Just feeling like a really, yeah, that like stripy rainbow, right? With our little panda and like a nice white border and our little glowing, right, white border. Yeah, that's too much powder. We need a white border. Okay. Let's get a safer trimmer. I really like this stripe going vertically, no, horizontally. I like my stripe going horizontally today. I guess we could do still also a horizontal card, right? A landscape card. That'll fit, right? For you. Not really. How big is our sentiment? Well, I don't think that sentiment is pretty big, right? So I kind of like the way that looks with it going across. And then our little heart could be here, but it's going to be really close in, and that's way too long. You can overlap the bottom a little bit. We can lose the end of that string if we need to. I just think that's so cute. I can already see the layout in my mind. All right, so we need that, which actually we don't need it measuring that. We need it measuring 5 1/4 by 4. Let's take that extra piece. That's okay. And then I need something enough now because I chopped into it. Another piece of ice rink. Yeah, Melissa, I agree. I think it's worth it to just trim off. I'd rather use a little section of the balloon tail because I think that layout's going to be worth it. Right, 5.5 by 4.25. So that'll get us that really pretty little white border. Okay. And our little panda is going to go kind of like that. We will stamp and cut our sentiment, and then our little heart can go here, I think. Yeah, right. Or even over to the side. Maybe I kind of like it over to the side because then we can do like a couple, like a little smattering of hearts. That would be cute. Or like hearts and um like embellishments. Okay, so that looks pretty good there. I'm gonna commit and we're gonna take a pencil, maybe grandkids. Just I'll cut inside the pen. And we're gonna make our circle. It's not really a clean circle. That'll be okay. So let me see. I can make this a lot easier for myself if I have a circle that will fit that. Let's see, shall we? With our layered circle dies. It's pretty close. It's actually a little, I'd rather it be, no, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty dead on. Okay, so that's our perfect circle. Thank goodness I found that because me trying to cut that would have not ended well. Just gonna center that up a little bit. Put that through our die cut machine. And if anybody's like, I don't see the vision and don't have this understand how this is gonna line up, what is she talking about? Vellum. I promise this last bit will go easier than you think. Perfect. A little circle. And now I need some vellum. If I was vellum, like where would I be? This is just like whatever cheap vellum from craft store. Put there on the right side, like that. Like he's blowing backwards. Yeah, maybe. Kind of like him leaning in though. I think it tells your eye to read that way. But that would be a possible solution for sure. Okay, our vellum. I kind of like the idea of like a light baby pink, right? This rainbow has this like a very light bubblegummy kind of baby pink. So Let's see what. It's nothing. That's a lot. I don't understand. How did we go from nothing to a lot? That's just not colored for us. Well, yeah, definitely not. Well, that could be good. I think that's the one. All right, we are going to make a little backer. This is R5.3, and it doesn't need to be neat. Maybe I might need it kind of dried as I went back over it. I'm at least going to go kind of directionally around. Fine. And I'm going to try and add some square. It's good right there. We're going to tape runner because I also learned on my igloo the hard way that vellum and my liquid glue are not friends. It made everything, what's the word I want? It made everything not like wrinkled, like, I don't know. All right, so that's our little balloon. Do you know what I do think I should have done though? Is stamp the highlight on it. Maybe we'll just add our highlight with white. We'll do it when I'm done so I don't smear it. All right, then our bear can go in place. He could have gone in place before too, to be fair. I would do the circle for my balloon, but I feel like it would be, I don't want to risk it now. Should I? I already put, I already put glue on the back. Just asking for trouble, right? All right, in hindsight, if you're going to do this, I think the die would be pretty close enough. But like I said before, I think a little bit of whimsy and fun on this one is appropriate. Get a little black ink on the side. Okay, here. So we still got one little squiggle. So that is our cute bear. Yeah, I mean, the coloring, you can see it's a little stripy, but I think I'm fine with it. Maybe we can color from the other side too. I think it'll be fine. Okay, if we're going to stamp our sentiment, should we just do white on black? And then white hearts and some silver confetti. I think that's the trick, is to do the hearts and the confetti. All right, let's stamp our sentiment. Corner. I just think for legibility with that busy stripe pattern, the white and black is going to be much easier to read. I'm not so much worried about like plain and simple. Obviously, I'm ready to cover it in sequence, but yeah, I think it's just going to be a lot easier to read. Okay. Yeah, and I don't think I'm even going to stamp. I said that, but now I don't know. I don't think I'm going to stamp the hearts. I think I'm just going to cut them. I don't have any of those stamps that you use to tell people to press, though. So, like in my igloo card, I just used a white gel pen and I like pointed to that one, hoping that people would be like, oh, and then they would like press it. Jackie Ann, I use the Misty stamping platform. I don't remember like what the sizes are, like what they call them, but this one's, it's at 6.5 or 7. I guess like no, there's like room on either end, right? I don't know. My rulers go to 6.5 and 8. Um, it is a little bit of an investment, but I've had that for over 5 years now as well. And that she gets dirty from time to time, and I need to do a better job of cleaning the extra ink off of it. But I have no need for a replacement on that anytime soon. She's holding up just great. Yeah, I like doing the clear embossing over black because it does give it some pop. We should have done that. I already took it off the platform. There's no chance I'm gonna be able to line that up now, but it is a very cute effect. I just am worried that if it's the only heart, that it's going to be like weird. What do you guys think? If it's the only heart, and then we add other sparkles kind of trailing down, or should I do a couple hearts and have them mixed in? These would be cute to take, but I think I want those. Oh, yay, Melissa. Love a shaped card. I feel like I don't do them enough either. Like, I don't do them often. But they're so fun. I don't know if you have standard dies, they're really hard to do. Oh, I think I like a couple. Yeah, Karen, I think so too. I think so too. I think three. And maybe we can put like, I don't know. We'll just imagine that I put something on that one so that the recipient knows to press. I had a tiny one from MFT, a tiny little stamp set that had like push, pull, slide, and I can't find it. Very frustrating. That's going to be good. Jody, see, the problem is I just am not a fan of my handwriting. And I feel like I would feel like I ruined it. Yeah, I'm like a three. Yep. And then we'll add in a little smattering of our little silver sequins. I want to get all of this. Well, I guess that's not true. I want to at least get our sentiment on here now. And then we'll get our light popped into place. And then we can add our embellishments. It'll be easy to get this nice and straight on our card front because of those stripes. That was a little too much. Try that again. Here we go. Just bumped it up one. Okay. And then for this one, what I did last time that seemed to work out pretty well. Is that what I did? That's, that's why. I don't know. That's really a lot. Oh, I think I'm going to double up my vellum and just do a clear for, or like a plain white for that second round. Because otherwise you can really see the light. And if you were doing like an effect of a light, right? Like it was a candle or like a lantern in a house, then that would be perfect. But I want it to look, see how that like fills up the whole circle now? I like that better. Okay. That's why it's good to try stuff beforehand. How did I do this? Try to get this centered and do a little press test to make sure that it's in the right spot. It's a little now I have extra tape and stuff on there. What's the matter about? That's close, but I want to make sure the battery is not in it. There we go. That looks pretty good. And it's going to be popped up with foam. I say perfect and then it gets picked up anyway. Okay. We are going to use my favorite Easy Tear tape. That's going to go on the back of our light up element. Okay, well, no matter what else happens, that's where it's going. Judy, this is from the Advent calendar. It's our little panda from this week. Oh, perfect. Yeah. So just trying to kind of take my time and get it in about the right place. That's pretty good. Plus, like I said, it's going to be popped up a little bit. So let me go ahead and get the popped up part taken care of. Yeah, Jackie Ann, sorry, I was just thinking about, I read your question or your suggestion and then was thinking about it instead of acknowledging it out loud. I'm sorry. I do think that popping up the heart might be a happy medium, so that it's, it's the same kind of heart that's on the rest of the card, but it stands out, literally. I'm going to do that thing you guys know that I hate, and I'm going to cut my foam. So I can go above that balloon. And you know what? I should have checked on the igloo that I did. I had to double foam it. Let me pop those back on actually and see what this. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to double foam it too. Just because of the depth of the width, I don't know, of the tape and the foam tape and the height that the button has. It just looks smoother if you have that second layer. Or if you have thicker foam tape, you could use that too instead. Thanks, Denise. Yeah, Melissa, it's getting there. We're getting. I really like trying stuff out though. I was, like I said, I was so pleasantly surprised by this light system because I thought that I really thought that the like copper tape and all of that was also pretty cool and reasonably doable. But this is just like a different level. I don't know, on the easy scale. Stand up. I didn't think about that. My foam tape is exactly where my button is. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Let's get our 3 little hearts. This one's gonna go here. Oh, it said foam. Let's try it. You know what though? I have that really, really, really thin little foam tape from Simon. Let me try that. So it's not like a huge pop up, but hopefully it'll kind of draw attention to itself. Let's grab, we want sequins. I'm thinking sequins, but we could take a look at pearls. I was thinking diamond sequins. No, Melissa, I don't see when you send hearts with the heart button, but the algorithm sees them. So I appreciate them. And Pink and Main surely appreciates them as well. Let's see what these diamond little confettis look like. Kind of just picturing them like cascading down the card. Right? I just think that's so cute. I like that. If it's too much for you, I understand. But I think it's very cute. And I think because they're clear, we can get away with, more than a couple. Okay, so that is our wishing you the best on your special day. And our little heart or our little balloon lights up when we press our heart. You know what I do? It's a little watery. There's a Sharpie paint marker. Maybe not my best highlight I've ever done, but I do like it with the highlight. I think it helps it look more balloony. But yeah, the light part was, in my opinion, up there on the easiest part. Yeah, I love that he's floating away too. I will dim the light so you can see her in all of her full light up glory. But yeah, very cute little special day. And it doesn't have to be birthday either. It's special day, right? It could be some kind of celebration. But yeah, I think that's super cute. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. A little fun with Pear Blossom Press, having a little crafty community collab. We love supporting other amazing crafty businesses. I will do my personal shout out to remind you guys that on Friday, this Friday, I will be on Craft Roulette. If you look up Craft Roulette on YouTube, you'll see my live is scheduled. You can turn on your notification for it now so you don't forget. But I will be given 4 random parameters, and I will make a card with Miss Mary Gunn live on Friday. And they're chosen by spinning a wheel. So we literally have no idea what's going to happen, what I'm going to end up with, what I'm going to make. So this is my perfect practice run for that. And I agree, Melissa, we need to petition Michelle to make us a whole stamp set of these pandas because they are literally too cute. So hopefully I will see you back here on Thursday for a non-Advent project. And then maybe I'll see you on Friday as well. You can get me 3 times this week. Yes, OMG Craft Roulette. I'm very excited. She specifically asked me to be on for Friday the 13th. So not only is it Taylor Swift's birthday, but I will be doing great things on Craft Roulette. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. I'll see you back here on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And if you have requests, leave them in the comments. I'll check back tomorrow. But otherwise, thank you to everybody who's watching the replay. I love you all so much. I'll see you soon. And until next time, happy crafting.